What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dash. A quick video as you already know. Now I just want to talk about a little bit the group chat. I was in the group chat. I just want to put that out there. I think it stemmed from I participated in the male fashion show and King Roman had created a group chat, which was great for us, the male contestants, in which we would, they would give us information in regards to the time. We would pick song selections, so everything was just easier in an IG group chat. So I believe that he just kept that same group chat and just invited others, or he might have asked us, but I just think that it's the same group chat. So that's how I became in a group chat. Nonetheless, King Roman, according to information, according to what I've heard, he posted it on his community page, so anyone could have joined the group chat. The thing is, a lot of people did not join. So opposed to keeping it open forever, he just closed it, which makes a lot of sense. So during that time, it became like a close-knit group. Nonetheless, at the beginning, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I did comment. However, I saw some of the people that was in the group chat. I know moderators, people that support other people, and I knew how that would go. I was in maybe some stuff back in the day, y'all, 4-5 years ago. So I knew how this would go. So I rarely drop down. I did speak occasionally, but I rarely drop down. However, my time, well, I was at the whole time, I didn't see any dragging like that. I mean, if people share links, if they talk about other people and I don't fuck with them, I might chime in and say something like, I don't fuck with them. So what is people like Face or other people supposed to do if I say, you share one of your people's links and I say, well, I don't fuck with them? Like, am I going to get a spanking? Like, what's going to happen if you share one of your people's links that you fuck with and I say, well, I don't fuck with them, I don't want to see that? So what's going to happen to Fates or me? Baby, get on your channel, drag, since your life might be a drag, mine is not. Drag. So, I mean, I don't understand trying to reprimand adults for their opinion, their perception of other people. People have a perception of me, other people in the group, people on YouTube, content creators, YouTubers, whatever. So what is supposed to happen to me or other people? They're just giving their opinion, their perspective on what they see as spectators. So what's gonna happen? So I don't get that bullshit. I don't give a damn. So if you share a bitch I don't fuck with, well, baby, I don't fuck with them. Why are you sharing them? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see a lot of dragging. It could have occurred, y'all, at one point. Well, toward the middle to the end, I had put my the channel on mute because I saw some of the characters in there, y'all, and I'm like, I didn't want to get caught up in nothing, so I knew how easy it is to get caught up in bullshit like that, so I put it on mute. My birthday was March 6th. Someone had sent me a message on IG like, happy birthday. I'm like, how you find out? They were like, well, from the IG group. And it was like, well, so-and-so, say happy birthday, baby. I knew how it would go to message people, and I ain't even dropped down. I just kept it on mute, and I just kept it moving because, I wouldn't drop down a lot, maybe once a month, maybe twice, if that. But it was on mute for months and months and months. So I didn't drop down a lot because I knew how things would go. I knew how people send shit. I didn't want nobody to say you would take a picture, screenshot, because the way it worked, which I didn't know, but the way it worked in those group chats, if you read the message, it has your picture next to it, right? So I didn't want anyone to be on there saying, well, Deshaun read this message and he's doing screenshots. No. I didn't want my name to be next to that. So I just didn't comment or drop down because I knew how sticky that would get. People have receipts. It's people from a lot of these groups, camps, and I know how these people go. They have to repeat. They have to report to their people, their groups, the mobs, their teacher, their instructors, baby, their slave master, whatever it is. But they have to report to their people. I'm not doing that type of bullshit, and I knew how that would go, the optics of it. They feel like they had to report to people. Now, I'll say this in regards to TMO and Key Roman News. To be honest, like, I didn't drop down a lot. From what I saw as a spectator, when I did drop down and comment and read comments, TMO didn't drop down a lot, nor did King Roman News. So when I be real, come on TMO, when you did drop down, my love, you did start a ruckus. You did things with, you would say stuff. You heard people saying this or that about you. I would see that part, and then people like, well, what are you talking about, type of thing. And then, when you did drop down, just being real, you did cause a mess now. However, people were receptive to it, but people go back and forth like, well, what are you talking about? So I know, according to you, TMO, you mentioned that you have information from a mode. So I don't know if the mode was telling you information, however, to where you assume that people were talking things about you when you did drop down, or when you were not there, or how that information got you. But apparently, according to you, you have a mode. So they might have been taking bad information back to you to where you felt like other people were talking about you, to where it wasn't true or in that context. So I don't know if it could have been that way. Maybe, I don't know, but I just think that you jumped out the window too quick, TMO. Me and you are both water signs. I know that's not the zodiac signs is not applicable to people. A lot of people, it's just, whatever. However, I'm a Pisces, you're a Cancer. I know how that goes. My emotions, TMO, I'm trying to control it. I'm doing therapy. I'm doing a lot of things to try to better myself. I think you jumped out of the window too quick. I know I'm quick to anger. I'm sensitive as hell. I know you are. We quick to respond. We'll block a bitch in a minute, cut them off. They dead to us. That's how I go. Nonetheless, I think you jumped out the window too quick, TMO. And if you had certain issues, I would have went to King Roman or that individual. You could have inboxed them if someone did send you some maybe bad information or some type of messages. I think that would have been maybe a better issue or better anger, opposed to just going off in the chats and then things blowing up in your face, and then it's like, well, shit, what the fuck happened? So I think that would have been a better option. Sometimes with me, I have to use my emotional intelligence, in which it has been hard. I have to restrain myself, TMO, and even talk to myself. You be like, D, it's not that serious. You too damn sensitive. You a dude. You need to chill it down. You need to pull it back in. So I'm constantly pulling myself back in to be realistic about certain situations and honest to myself as well as other people. So I think that you jumped out the window too quick, sis. You too quick to anger. You're very responsive, very emotional like me. So I understand you completely. King Roman, this is my issue with you. I agree. I don't think you did anything wrong. I just think that you could have took better measurements or steps. I think that you and TMO, I think what could have hurt her, right? Y'all met. Y'all could have potentially bonded, had, conversation, conversed on certain things, certain topics. And I think she could have been hurt that y'all met and then you just X her out of the group or kicked her out and didn't say anything. What I would have did if I was you, KRN, I would have at least extended some type of message. Hey, TMO, a lot is going on. Baby, you could have even, nudged some things and, said, well, we did a group vote, and unfortunately, due to certain things that are ongoing with you, people have voted you out. Or I know it could be difficult or hard, but just something, because y'all have met before, and that could be very disheartening. A person that you met and then you're kicked out of a group, and y'all have had a great conversation. You thought the relationship was good, and then you're just out with no warning, no nothing. So I think that even if you could have talked to her before when you did notice things or when other people brought that issue to you in regards to her, maybe let her know, hey, TMO, baby, people not feeling you. Baby, we got to get this shit together because, baby, I'm kicking people out. I hate to do it now, but if I have to, I will. But I think you should at least either warn her or let her know exactly what was going on in regards to other people. Not mentioning names, but let her know, baby, you're on a chopping block. You keep it up, baby, your ass out of here. So I think that was very disheartening. And I do believe, King Roman, you could at least notify her or let her go, because I would have been like, But I think that those type of steps, those measurements are very important. And I'll be real, I didn't see any dragging like that, even though I didn't drop down a lot, dragging of people like that. I mean, people... Well, according to things I've seen, people saying that there was numerous chats. I'm not familiar with that. I know the general chat, and we had an entertainment chat. The entertainment chat didn't drag people or didn't even talk about stuff like that. We would watch movies, prepare game night. We had a karaoke night. Like, it was cool. So I thought King Roman would be a little bit salty now. Baby, I'm going to keep it real now, because I always participate in the entertainment chat, but I wouldn't drop down in the general chat because I knew how messy it was and the people that were in there. So I didn't even indulge or engage like that. So, entertainment chat, I'll be in there watching movies, baby. I'm there on time, always. But the other shit, I didn't necessarily partake in. So I was like, oh, well, King Roman might be a little bit salty now. Oh, no, now, brother. Oh, no, I'm just keeping it real now. But to be honest, the chat wasn't like that. Like, with some of these things people are saying, if, let's say, TMO or even King Roman News is having a bad day and they notice some things with other people and they leave a comment like, well, damn, here this bitch go, or here they go. I mean, you could be having a bad day, or you might not necessarily agree with what they're saying at that moment. And you could just leave a comment and to think that it's negative or nefarious or evil or something. No, you could just be having a bad day. You could just be giving your honest opinion. And like TMO, according to her, doesn't think that she's supported. She could be saying, well, they sharing this motherfucker's, page or live, but they're not sharing mine. I mean, she's been honest and candid with her emotions. So, I mean, I don't understand what the big deal is if she's just been honest and open with regarding to what happened or people's personality. We all do that. Sometimes my mama pisses me off and, I'll have to restrain or I don't answer the phone because I'm not going to disrespect her. But I mean, no one is pleasant with people every day. I mean, we're human. We have emotions. We react certain way to certain situations, certain things people say. So people are not going to be jovial, courteous, happy all the time. Sometimes I need my 50 feet. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to talk. I might vent to a friend and that's it. But for some people to be running with this like it was some type of nefarious, evil chat isn't true. And people are using subterfuge or tricks to make things appear a certain way in which they did not. So I'm just like, the chat wasn't even like that. It wasn't even banging like that, to be respectfully. You know, like other chats, I'm sure are booming and banging, but to me, this seems like to be the main chat, and others, you know, chats broke off according to things that I'm hearing from people online. But I don't think it was even that issue. Like, I'm just trying to understand, how did it blow out to this issue? Like, how did it get to this? How here? Like, it's not even that big of a deal. So I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to compact it in my head, and people are trying to use this, and this person was a part of the chat. And I mean, so what? But certain people didn't even comment. And I think that, you know, it took away from the reason the chat was created, because, you know, we know there's certain massive people. And I'm like, well, baby, I ain't dropping down. I don't fuck with them. I know how they have to report to their people. How people, like, it's sad. Grown people can't even be adults and just have converse or give their honest opinion about certain things to people, because other people might go back and respond, or tell, or, you know, say something that was spoken in confidence. But comment below, let me know what y'all think. I think that this whole issue was blown out of proportion. I think that it's ridiculous. And y'all, look, I want to say something too. My barber canceled on me at the last minute. Y'all, I was trying to cut my hair, and I cut too much right there. But that's all I want to say. Comment below, let me know what y'all think. Peace.